Let's go in 3, 2, 1.
Best start ever.
It's Alex.
I was gonna say it's a me.
It fit with what we were saying.
It's ruined it. I was gonna say it.
What you were?
It fit on that bitch.
Legit, you're gonna say that?
No, I was gonna go. It's a me.
Oh right.
Shauni.
Shauni. But yeah, welcome.
It works better than Alex. So.
Yeah.
That is true.
I sound like a fucking Italian porn star.
Welcome to Badger's Burrow podcast number 58.
A job I'm not qualified for.
58. I'm gonna double check that.
Jamie.
Fucking, that's one of them.
Wait, did you just say you were overqualified for being an Italian porn star?
That's a job I'm not qualified for.
Oh, I thought you said you were overqualified.
How is one overqualified to be
I
an
could be
Italian?
really fucking
I
Italian.
don't know.
Because they know really good Italian and they're really good at porn.
Maybe.
Nah, it makes the porns too realistic. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the concern.
Fucking Berlusconi.
Yeah.
He's somebody who's fucking overqualified. It's a political joke. He was the fucking Prime Minister or President or whatever they have over there of Italy.
Some kind of
And
realistic.
the dude's just a fucking sex machine. Half his cabinet is 18-year-old women.
He's just a sex machine.
Doing his job right.
Sex machine. He is doing his job right. Like he literally gave somebody a job in like the housing benefits because she'd shag him. I mean, she was hot. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Like, did she fit the bill?
To be fair, he still got a shag out of it though.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean,
It's more than some people get.
don't matter. I had sex scenarios. I'd say like Clinton, but he got his whole.
He did.
Not so much these days.
Yeah. Well, you don't know that.
Oh, I mean, it might from other folk, but for what I hear, Hillary's a fucking like ice queen. So.
Well, I mean, have you seen her?
She got a fucking snook in her sniz.
She does.
Have you seen the new
Best
I don't
part
know,
of those
Prime
photos.
Minister President of Germany? She looks weird. She's like
She's a really
She looks
short,
like-
fat one. No,
yeah,
that's the old
she looks like Theresa May but a bit fatter.
Yeah.
She's
Wait,
very
who-
weird looking.
What is that Merkel out then?
Yeah,
Oh well.
she looks weird.
I'm upset. Xbox hasn't actually got their games for gold for next month up advertised yet. They normally do that
They're fuckers.
quite far in advance.
Oh no.
Because I
Oh, no.
was going to say which ones they were, but yeah, they're not there.
I mean, you could look it up.
I could
I know.
probably still find that out. You're right.
Google.
I am right with a great many things. So, Alex, me and you went to Comic-Con.
We did.
We did.
It was a lovely time.
We did. It was.
It was.
I met your other half.
Yeah, and she gets along way too well with Jess from Alec.
Yeah. She could do better.
Yeah.
She's
So it
kinda
wasn't too
settling in.
traumatic for her then.
I mean, she met me, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we
If
were
it-
discussing this the other night. We were saying it's probably good that she met you first, like really drop her in the deep end first.
Exactly. Set the bar
She
low.
came away from it saying that you're all lovely. So that's
I mean,
a plus.
I feel like
That's
she didn't
great
get to know
hope for
us.
everyone else.
I love her job, by the way. Can I just say
Yeah, it's
that?
fucking great job on it.
It is quite possibly the best job in the world.
She got a t-shirt to suit it.
Yeah. Fucking professional dinosaur.
Yeah. It's a job I wanted, man. It's that.
I'd
Hold on.
happily.
Wait, how are you a professional dinosaur?
You can fit in the suit.
Professionally.
Yeah.
Ah,
You get in a dinosaur suit and you scare people.
Yeah, basically.
People.
Like she wears a dinosaur suit to kids' parties, basically.
that is
Like
amazing.
not like a Barney suit, like one of those fucking like realistic looking ones.
Uh-huh.
You know the one you see in the video that's like scaring the little Japanese girl,
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them.
and she comes out the lift. That one, like that.
Realistic ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was trying to think
Okay.
of what would be a more Better. That wasn't good English at all.
I'm more better.
I'm more better.
What
I'm
would-
more
what-
better.
What would be a better fitting job for Ross to do than professional dinosaur? While I
Dinosaur farmer.
while I struggled, right,
Yeah.
I have discovered what Ross would be better at: being a professional tractor. Just straight up being
That's
a
just
tractor.
being a tractor.
Yeah, give me a tractor. I could be a tractor.
I mean, that's a video if we could make it happen somehow. We can
Yeah.
Professional turtle. I'd also like to do that.
All we do is just coat Ross in mud and make him drag shit really slowly.
I mean, I'll do it.
I mean,
I
we
will
need
get
to
his
redo the
mosquitoes.
garden.
I will roll in mud. And I'll
Well,
do
there you
it.
go, sorted. Need the garden dummy the video.
It's a win-win
It's happening.
situation, really.
Can we paint me in like fucking Massey Ferguson colours with body paint?
I was gonna say, but you're like
Can I
fucking
just
John
put
Deere
the
green.
I was about to say, can we just get the John Deere logo on your back?
Yeah, if you want to be a pellet, go about it.
I have just discovered, Ross, if I get you in Secret Santa, I know exactly what I'm fucking doing now.
What you do?
Well,
You get me a tractor.
no, I'm going to get you a tattoo voucher, but you can only use it towards getting the John Deere logo tattooed on your chest.
I mean-
Oh,
I like tractors, Jamie, not enough to get it fucking tattooed on me.
It'd be really
And you
funny.
don't really like them that much.
it's content.
She's got a
That's
point.
just content.
Oh, damn it. Means I gotta do it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Ross, right? I've got a signed photo of yourself on my desk.
You do.
That's all about the fucking joke and the content. Like, if you're gonna do something as a fucking laugh, at least it'd be fucking great, right?
We actually discussed getting you another like sort of desk ornament.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Was it too much money?
Oh
Be
god, it's
honest.
bad. I was gonna say, if it's Ross can't do it, it's bad.
No, it's not bad.
We just couldn't justify the admittedly very low cost.
Yeah. I could have got drawn as a fish.
What?
There was a
Yeah.
guy, Comic Con, and you could pay £5 and he would draw you as a fish.
As a fish.
Right?
He drew Heather as a fish that was also Freddy Krueger.
So were you going to get me another picture of yourself drawn as a fish
Yes.
for my desk?
Yes.
It was either as a fish or it was another that would do it as a sloth.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
I'm
was
really
gonna
sad
autograph.
you guys didn't get that.
Yeah, the
Get
fish that's
it.
autographed had the fish on it.
Oh,
Or like it was like a total like derp fish, like the fish
Yeah.
from like Simpsons with like the three eyes kind of animated look to it.
Funny as fuck.
Alex, you got a new hat.
I did. My hat's fucking fantastic.
Alex got a fantastic
I
hat.
do like your hat, Alex. Do you want to describe your hat?
It says cunt on it.
Yeah, it's a
And
beanie.
nothing else.
It's a beanie that's just has a big cunt on right in the front of it.
Yeah.
and I just
fucking-
say
it's-
insert picture here.
Yeah, go for it. I'll try and
for
get you. I'll
fuck's sake.
get you a nicer photo.
It's okay. I'm only joking. It's
I'll
okay.
do it.
No,
You
don't
don't
make me
need
do
to-
it. This is due out
No,
tomorrow.
no,
I've got
People
another.
No.
need to see my hat.
No, because I actually want to go to bed at a decent time.
Well,
And
every
I'm one
time
of those
Johnny
weirdos.
says no, I want the picture of Alex's hat to flash up on screen.
Yeah, do it. It's content.
It is content.
Do you know what?
Sorry.
It's possible.
I'm sorry.
Just don't say no again. Don't give me,
I'm not saying it.
just don't
Well,
give
one
me
of you fucks picked me up. Jesus Christ.
Alex is playing Destiny, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. So am I, but I'm stuck.
Me and Alex went bowling at the weekend as well.
Excellent. You guys had a great time.
We did.
I really
I got a
Really-
strike on my first goal.
You did. And then lost to Jess.
I did lose to Jess, yeah.
I'm
Also lost
The
to
rest
you.
of us.
I'm
Yeah,
really,
you lost to me.
I'm really sad that I didn't get the chance to go to Comic Con this year. But I think me and
No, I'm
Shawnee were
sad too.
me and Shawnee were way too aware that Comic Con and RTX basically fall side by side,
Yeah, it was like a month in between.
and we knew
No,
that.
it's not even 3 weeks.
Yeah, and we
We knew if we went to one, we wouldn't be able to afford the other.
well we
Yeah.
we could have went to both, but not really afforded to do much at either.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been the problem. I was perfectly prepared to actually go to both, and actually, based on our money situation, which is a bit better than I thought it would be at this point, we probably could have managed it. But I didn't want to chance that, and I would have preferred to go to RTX because that's a first.
Yeah, like, to be fair, the only thing you really missed, like, of note was me majorly freaking out the guy who, like, ran the bowling stuff.
Yeah. That was funny as fuck.
What happened?
Dude's face was fucking priceless.
Oh, the dude was having like a mini freak out. So I went up to like book the lane and pay, and I was just like sticking it on my card. And Alex was like going to give me money for it, for him and Heather. And he decided that the perfect time to do it was when I was paying, like card in the machine. But he came up behind me, embraced me like a gentle lover, and proceeded to slip £20 into my very tight jean pocket, rather soft and gently, as he whispered in my ear, "That's for you, babe." Which freaked the fuck out of the guy at reception.
Fucking priceless, man.
That's brilliant.
Like, his only, like, the only way I could describe his face is, oh my god, the gays are coming.
Yeah. It's a pretty perfect description.
It's, something
that's-
right enough.
Like,
That's
dude did
funny.
not know what to do. I'm not fucking Ross bet me at air hockey again.
I did, yeah. I'm good at air
Fucking-
hockey.
Yeah, you are, but like, fucking.
It's hitting
I'm 4
things.
for 1 at this point.
Yeah. But it's hitting things. I'm good at hitting things.
You are.
Balls, pucks, women, it's all the same.
Yeah. Right, Chris, right, come down.
Oh. What did you two get up to the weekend?
Fucking, I've been
Fucking.
working.
I'm ill.
But not fucking.
Fun.
Yeah, you are really fucking unwell, actually. It's worrying.
I fucking
have-
yesterday because she sounded like she was starting to like just die on Sunday.
Oh yeah, she wasn't. She was doing pretty shit Sunday night, but she's better now.
That's good.
You can speak now.
Because I like her voice starting to like go like midway through Sunday was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
That's what Shaunie's been like the whole week. She's been,
Yeah, I've
like,
had.
she's
see,
been croaky as fuck.
see the way Shaunie's
I-
voice was on Xbox the other night? Think that bit more like whistly.
Mhm.
That's the way Jess was starting to go on Sunday. I felt bad for laughing, but it was funny as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. Like, my voice has just recovered.
Jamie-
My phone's just done something really fucking funny.
What has it done?
I didn't realise it would do that. So I tried to press to upload Alex's photo with his hat on up to the Google Drive so I can grab it on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When I
Please tell me it censored the hat.
No, like when I pressed on your face, like I get an option that does like select multiple photos, and it just like because your face is in like a little section on its own. If I press the like select all button just above your face, it goes back through my entire phone history and selects everything with your face in it.
Nice.
Which is currently you with a bald hat wearing a bald head.
A bald hat. I guess I like my fucking. I don't need that bald hat. I'm bald as fuck as this.
Yeah, a bald head wearing your headset and you doing the like fucking Russian shit.
That Russian hat is delightful, and you know it.
It is pretty fucking good, I won't lie.
Yeah.
It's up there with those fucking slippers Heather brought back for Greece.
What I need to get is this photo to actually upload to the drive, but it won't do that. Working on it.
Fuck you, server.
Ah, I know when it'll be there. There we go. Oh yes. Now I can download it. I think it probably is going to do that thing where it's like, you can't download it. Yeah, it's fucking forbidden. I've got to share it with myself first. Google Drive is such a fucking great idea, but it's just really not a great idea.
Yeah, I don't use it.
We kind of have to use it at the moment for some things, but thankfully...
No. You need to use it. I don't. I'm the shit.
Yeah.
I show up
this
with
is
terrible things and go back to bed.
this is like the first time you've appeared in 3 weeks.
Yeah. I'm busy, dude.
That is true.
I know you are. Stop being busy.
No. I need money.
Yeah.
I'm working 6 days this week.
So am
Alex
I.
knows.
I'm working 6 days this week and 7 days next week, just before RTX.
It's one of the ones like
Yeah.
I stupidly, agreed to the 6 days like the week after con, forgetting that I'd be dead. I slept for 12 hours last night and still woke up like...
Like what?
No, like fucking my core hurts. How the fuck?
Your core hurts.
Yeah, I feel like I've been doing fucking sit-ups, man.
So maybe feel the laughing you were doing.
Possibly, actually, I laughed a lot.
You did.
That's a good. You know, you've had a good time when that happens.
Yeah.
Laughed at a lot of nugget men.
Yeah, we did. I get hit for that a lot too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, she's not shy on throwing hands.
No. She even hit me.
Yeah. To be fair, you deserved it.
I did, but I always do.
Yeah. Me too.
Fucking, you know who I didn't see this year, Alex?
Who?
But my sister saw. Big, fat morph suit man.
Oh, yeah.
He's there every year. I never saw him this year.
Was
Wondering how he's done.
was the gender bendy Misty guy back?
He was a
No.
Powerpuff Girl this year.
Yeah.
That's excellent. I like that guy.
He was fucking. He was Blossom.
I like
was
that
great.
guy a lot.
Yeah, he's there every year as well. It's good.
So what was like a couple of people that like had went were kind of saying that there was a lot of just like it was really samey to last year. Did you guys find it was quite samey, or did you find it was enough different?
Yeah, it was very similar. Like, I know that way. Like, they're limited by the venue and how the SECC's laid out and that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They need another hall
They do. They need a third
Because
hall.
because that
Well,
shit.
they
was
could have a
painful.
third hall.
Was
They could.
the third hall entirely filled up this year then?
It was a
laid
lot
out the
better
same way
laid
as it was
out.
last year.
But a lot better
Well, I
because they
was-
had benches and shit. Like, for the
Yeah.
food bit. The
Right.
food bit wasn't as crowded in terms of, like, vendors. Like, there was only, like, 4 or 5 places you could get food. But the space they gave each one was a lot larger.
Yeah,
and,
they had
like, each one
actually
had tables.
area to
And,
sit.
and, yeah, so you weren't all, like, sat on the floor eating your fucking lunch.
But it was a fucking. Let's be fair, it was a room full of weebs. Everyone was sat on the floor anyway.
Yeah. And something that we did that was different, we went to a panel this year.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we went to the Attack on Titan panel. We got
that would
to...
be a good panel to go to be fair.
Yeah. And we got to see the voice actors for the dubbed version who voice Ern and Mikasa.
Sukasa.
Tsukasa. Yeah, Mikasa is Tsukasa. It was good.
Fucking love that image.
Fucking lot of empty seats to that panel though.
Yeah.
It was not as busy as I thought it would be.
It was like when you were saying you was going, I thought about just being like, yeah, fuck it, I'll go. Even though I've not watched Attack on Titan in like 2 years.
Mm.
But I was like, I'll be fucking mobbed, no bother.
No, it wasn't. We had a whole row to ourselves.
Nice.
See, I'd almost expect that because I kind of find that like I think Comic-Con's very much Comic-Con in my mind is very much the kind of place where people go and do quite a lot of things in a very contained way.
Well, I think like if you look at
Like you don't just go
San
for the
Diego
panels,
and-
you don't just go for like trying some stuff out, and you don't just go for merch. You go for kind of everything all at once.
but if you look at San Diego and like even the RTX stateside and that, it's like it is very panel heavy.
Yeah, definitely. But then I think those
Like
things,
fucking PAX, for example, as well. But they've got bigger guests, I suppose.
bigger guests
Yeah.
and bigger audiences as well.
Fucking Troy Baker was there actually.
Like,
Fucking Flash Gordon was there.
Yeah, got the Sam J. Jones one.
It's really nervous.
I thought I'd commit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
but yeah, you guys, was there like a lot of the same merch? Did you guys pick up anything new? Like,
I
Um,
actually didn't buy too much, to be honest with you. I was
I didn't actually buy anything.
I find that I never actually. I don't think I buy anything normally at Comic Con. Not loads anyway. Typically buy a few things. I think last year was
Yeah.
like when I bought the most. It was also when I bought that Badger mask.
That is terrifying.
It's a great mask.
It's fucking great though.
And all I bought was a new card game for us to play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Exploding Kittens.
What?
Exploding kittens.
I'm both curious and enthused.
It's a card game. It's like fucking. I don't even know how to describe it. If you took, fuck, what's that game called again?
I don't know.
2 seconds to I get somewhere where I'm not dying. That's what I can think. Fuck's sake, teammate died. Anyway, it's like, fuck, what's that called?
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, it's like Cards Against Humanity crossed with something else. What something else I can't fucking remember. Which is terrible because I've got the fucking game. I've got the Monty Python version of it.
Oh,
Flux.
Fuck, yeah.
Flux.
I know which one you're on about, yeah.
As soon as you said Monty Python, I was like, I know what it is.
Yeah, it's fucking... Nah, what the fuck?
Is that how you play the game?
Kinda. You know that online comic, the Oatmeal? Mm-hmm. It was him that done the art for it.
Yeah. Did he do the...
Therefore the art is
Flux
interesting.
one as well?
No.
I'm pretty sure you brought up that Oatmeal guy before to me.
Yeah, because comics are funny as fuck and they're usually inappropriate.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like for another reason it came up that he was.
I think I sent you a video called the motherfucking pterodactyl.
Oh yeah, that might be it actually.
Which is glorious. Go check it out if you haven't. Oh no, I bought that. I bought a fucking a wee comic called the Kelpie, just because Kelpies, man. That's about it.
I didn't actually buy anything.
You bought nothing at all?
Yeah, shout out to you, you're fucking restraint. Well, no, you could have bought all the things because you were walking about with basically everyone's money.
Yeah, I know. I was walking about with fucking my money, Jess's money, my wee sister's money. Could have bought everything. But I was going to buy a jumper, and I went to try it on, and I was like, "Have you got an extra large?" She was like, "Yeah, here." And I put it on, and it got like down to my nipples, and then no further. And that's when I learnt that all the sizes they had were in Asian sizes. So like, an extra large is like a fucking medium here.
Well, like a medium, it's a small medium.
Yeah, like a small medium, like not even a decent medium. So I did not get to buy that hoodie.
There's always I always like kind of hate stuff like that sometimes because like for me like I have a lot of body hang-ups anyway, and like if you go someplace where the sizing is just that really fucking awkward way,
it's not so much that it's not so much that it's that awkward way. It's that what that sizing should be is like because vanity sizing hasn't hit Asia yet, whereas here in the States vanity sizing is rife. Mm. And that a medium is what a large used to be. Mm-hmm. Which makes me, as a fat bastard, feel terrible for wearing a fucking large. But, you know.
Do you think that'll continue indefinitely?
As long as fat fucks continue to not take responsibility for being fat, then yes.
I think that's going to be mental. That, like, you like, even, like, I mean, probably in our lifetimes, if that continues without any kind of end to that trend, we could be looking at, like, if we all stay the same body size, roughly, we could all be looking at actually wearing, like, smalls.
Yeah.
You know, by the time that's, you know, maybe 2030 or 2035 rolls round even. Like, I don't even think it would need to be that far in the future, really.
But we've also got that whole, like, that nice thing. I say nice as if it's not a horrible thing to say. But we've got that whole, like, a lot of the fat acceptance movement will be, you know, fucking dead by then anyway because diabetes will have eaten their faces. Mm-hmm. So that issue might just go away. Yeah, diabetes.
It might do, yeah.
Shout out to the fat acceptance movement. Because ham planets.
I think like a lot more people now more than ever are starting to take more responsibility for exactly how they are.
Oh like, God, no, I'm not.
No, like I think I am starting to. I'm starting to see a trend in the difference, and it may just be.
We're seeing a slight pushback in it, certainly, but it's still like fucking a prime example. It's that ad campaign that gets so much hate. You know that is your body summer ready? Basically, it showed up a healthy woman, and folk were crying about her being a fucking unattainable body type just because she went to the gym more than once a fucking decade.
Uh huh.
But apparently that was fat shaming. Fucking Transport for London had a run of ads in the subways to do with cancer and how obesity is a massive cancer risk increase, and someone called that out as being fat shaming.
I mean, it's also truthful as well. I mean, anything commits. That's not the word I meant at all, but anything contributes, to like that sort of added cancer risk.
Yeah.
It's just it's one of those things that like humans are kind of perpetually at risk of it, and pretty much anything that isn't like prime meat, if you like to call it that, is more at risk.
You saying we're not prime meat, Jamie?
I mean, we all are, obviously.
Okay, my meat is all prime.
What I was gonna say is, like, if you fucking went all Ted Bundy on us and like skinned us and shit, like, yeah, we'd make some cracking prime rib. But on that
butchers is open.
Doesn't really surprise me.
I texted you about that the other day, did I not, Ross?
You did. You did text me about that the other day.
The butcher thing.
Speaking of fucking butchers, what is that fucking Sweeney Todd thing that's in Perth?
The butchers.
Is it a butcher's? I thought it was a hair parlour.
Yeah, this is why I'm
It
confused.
might be a hair parlour, actually.
It's a hair parlour. It's
To
a
be
hair
honest,
parlour.
Ross sees
It could
for
be a
what really
bakery.
is.
I walk past it on average 4 times a week. I'm confused by it.
I mean,
Which is a man from Glasgow's far too often walking past something in Perth, but hey ho.
you are up in Perth an awful lot.
Yeah.
I always want to come and visit, but I'm typically working the days that you are.
I'm there Thursday, Friday, I believe. Well, this week at least.
Fuck, I'm at work both those days.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it anyway. Fucking parking windows are a nightmare right now.
Yeah.
Or in
Yeah,
general.
pain.
But like, I'm on County Place now. Sucks.
My work's kind of in that. I'm in that kind of transitional period. Like, see, for the last little while, I seem to have been doing like 4 days on, 1 day off, which is kind of ideal. Like, it was fine.
Yeah, I like that fucking cycle.
Like, that's a good kind of pattern to be into. See, like, just at the end of like when that was kind of coming to a close, I was literally doing like 1 or 2 days on and then 1 or 2 days off, like kind of ditting about like past a couple of weekends, and then that finished, and then now I'm doing like 6 days in a row.
Welcome to my world, motherfucker.
I'm on for my 6th day in a row tomorrow. Then I'm off Wednesday, back in Thursday, Friday, off Saturday, Sunday, back in Monday, off Tuesday, and then I'm in for 7 days in a row before RTX holiday. Like, it's just...
What else is...
It's literally just because I've booked that holiday is because what my work do is, like, the days that you book as holidays, they give you, like, your kind of run-in of your normal days off that week into your holiday. The same with coming off holiday. So it's like...
A fucking good way to do it, man.
It's a great way to do it, because if you book... like the end of a weekend off, so if you book like the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you'll typically get the Thursday, Friday before, and normally the Tuesday after as well.
Aye.
So it ends up
Sorry,
being...
are you guys through Manpower, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, Shaunie's straight
with
to...
Johnny being in a different sector, I figured she would be through a different...
Yeah,
job.
well, you know,
No,
she's
some of the
selling
people in
it.
my group are Manpower.
Really?
Yeah. But
Shauni just joined at the time where they changed how they
okay.
worked their contracts, so everybody went straight to... I mean, fuck it, we can just say it, can we? I mean, it's a big company.
yeah,
Yeah, like
straight to BT.
You went straight to work to BT, and then
Yeah.
but then like
It's one of the ones she doesn't work in a shop, so it's
Yeah.
not like I'm kind of looking for her.
yeah,
in theory.
Yeah.
that's true. But it's like
I'm on the phone.
whereas like the sector that like I work in is absolutely the most like underappreciated and undervalued, which is just a pain in the ass for us. Like we have all the oldest tech, all the most broken chairs.
Welcome to working for the emergency services, bruh.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I don't know why it's just. In fact, actually, I do know why, because I was speaking about this over lunch, with a couple of colleagues at work today, and I do know why that it's like that, and it's pretty much just because we don't make them money.
Yeah.
Like we help save people's lives. That's a whole thing. We help preserve their life and everything like that, but we don't actually make money in the process of doing it. Therefore, it's not the most important thing in the world. And we're actually seeing that, like, this devolved from a debate because we were watching a Brexit debate on the fact that, like, the police, the NHS, and the fire services were all getting massive cuts.
Yep.
Both because of like the potential implications of Brexit. They would all
because of Tory fuck-ups.
Yeah, pretty much. Like because of that.
No, I mean, it's great that Tories are using their monumental fuck-up to push their agenda even further.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to bring it on.
This podcast just got fucking dead political. And I'm
eating popcorn chicken.
I like when we get political though, because Ross is the most non-political person I've ever fucking met in my life. He just goes fucking quiet. He just listens and he's just like, yeah, I like chicken though, yeah.
I do.
Yeah, that's what I find quite funny about being out with Ross and Jess is Jess, a lot of people can hold their own political conversation. It's impressive.
Yeah, she likes a good political debate. She does.
Yeah. It's quite funny going to that, like talking about dicks and butts with Ross, talking about fucking like fucking political policies with Jess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely.
I just want the power
of politics.
What? I just want the power. That's all it is. I couldn't care. I don't have the power. I want to be the guy that can press the nuke button.
Yeah, see, that's how America ended up with fucking Trump.
Yeah.
I'm not a complete arsehole.
That's debatable.
I've got some redeeming qualities.
Yeah, you make great content.
I do.
But they just won't quit.
And I ain't orange.
I mean, let's fucking leave it to some for a while, see what happens. Might fucking start sprouting little hairs. Like an onion.
I'm probably not.
Onions have layers.
I'm probably.
You do.
I made that reference the other day as well, Ross. Fucking Shrek is infinitely quotable.
Yeah. It's like Mean Girls, which Ross hasn't seen.
I've not.
Have you
Such a
never
good
seen
film.
Mean Girls? Oh, fuck.
No. But fucking Heather's not seen Star Wars.
What?
This is true.
What?
Yeah. Oh, she's seen one of them. She doesn't know which one.
It doesn't redeem her.
No,
No.
that doesn't redeem her.
Her butt does though, so it's okay.
I mean,
Have you?
you can say that, I can't.
Have you like? Have you like attempted to watch Star Wars with her?
Not the time, did.
I mean, no, that would be something I would make time for.
No, it really came to light on Sunday when she seen a guy who was absolutely fantastic, like old Ben. Like, dude looked like the fucking spit out of McGuinness. And what the fuck?
Was that her reaction?
Anyway,
No.
kinda. She
The reaction was worse.
Yeah. She clocked the guy and was like, "That's a good Han Solo." And I died a little inside.
I don't know why it's funny. It's not. It's really sad, but it's really.
I love the
funny.
girl to bits, but that made me really sad.
Well, must be proper love.
Yeah, I can put up with that.
Dunno, I think out of everybody here, I could argue Shauni puts up with the most from my shit. To be
Oh,
fair,
fucking absolutely.
yeah.
Possibly not.
Yeah, I'm not even going to be nice and like deny it. No, I deal with a lot.
Yeah. Did you say possibly not, Ross?
Yeah, I mean, Jess lives with me, remember?
Yeah, but she doesn't really necessarily put up with your shit. I don't really think you have shit to put up with. As
I mean,
such.
literal
Jess,
shit.
I've
Yeah.
got shit to put up with, don't I?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm just a pain in the arse.
Get on the mic.
There you go.
It's couples
See?
therapy. Let's go.
No, she's not getting up on the mic.
No, get up on the mic. She's fucking.
No, she's playing
get up on the
Destiny.
mic.
Let her play.
That's a fucking point, actually.
Level up the clan. Come on, it's so close.
She's
I
doing
know
it.
it is so fucking close. It is like it's less than a ball hair away.
It's a fucking cunt hair away.
I was just responsible for my first party away from Destiny too.
It's a. Oh.
Oh, that's a cunty a setback.
I tell you what though, just while we're on the subject of Destiny, the next podcast we do, once, especially Alex and Ross, because they've probably had the least time with it out of our group. Once they've had a bit more time to get things totally finished, at least finished like the story and into the late game content, into the end game content. Next podcast, I want to speak about Destiny 2 a lot because it's fucking good.
Yeah, I've just hit fucking 248, so like, I'm getting there.
That is pretty good actually, Alex. That's not too bad.
It's basically a week.
I've just got 255 on my secondary character, and my first one is now up to 268. I'm well chuffed with that.
I'm sitting 275 with my primary. I haven't even finished the campaign. Campaign? That's a weird way to say it. I haven't finished the story. Sorry, with my second character yet, but because I'm off quite a lot in the next little while, I feel like that's what I'm going to spend a lot of that time doing. Is getting that character finished, because my primary character at the moment is pretty much as fucking high as I can get him without doing the raid. So I'm just going to have to wait until everybody else is ready to do the raid, because there's very little point in doing stuff on that character. But he does generate a fuck ton of legendary shards for me to use.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that's kind of how that bit of that plays out for me. I've got pretty much nothing left to do on him. I can go on and do a couple of daily things, and that's about it. Until we're ready for the raid, he's not going any further.
No. There's fucking those trials in the night.
Yeah, but then again, I would still want to do that with like you guys. I would want to sit on that
naturally.
With my own. We could make a video out of it again. It'll probably be the second best video our
channel
channel
we should.
has. We could do a lot more Destiny content this time round.
Yeah. I can try and figure out my fucking recording gremlins and actually get a third screen. A massively desynced third screen, but a third screen nonetheless.
Actually, Alex, no, what you need to do, right, is you just need to get yourself a Tesco valued stack of A4 paper and some crayons. And what I want you to do is just draw what you expect the scenes might be from your screen in crayon, and then scan it or take a photo of it and send it to me. And every time that we're editing those videos, anytime that something that would be on your screen would be interesting to cut to, we'll just cut to the crayon drawing.
Excellent.
Oh, I kind of did that for the beginning of the second part of building Shaunie's house in Charblocks, by the way.
You messaged me about this, because your footage broke.
Yeah, my footage broke. Don't know how. Don't know why.
But to be fair, right?
Didn't know how to fix it.
It's very, very interesting. I actually want to ask you what happened, but it's very, very interesting that we're actually now having these big tech problems. I'm so glad that a lot of the tech problems we end up having are on series where we've got multiple people recording, because we can just default to other screens.
Well, what was happening was, it was as if mine was going at ×2 speed, but trying to keep its speed with the other video tracks. Does that make sense?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I think
it was like jumping forward, but then jumping back.
I think I know what's happened. I think your capture card's gotten stuck trying to make it 60 frames a second, and it's getting itself confused.
Probably.
But like that's probably why as well, because like as soon as you stop recording, because we would have paused and stopped in between part 2 and was there part 3? I think there was. Yeah.
No. Funnily enough, that was also a pain in the arse. I'm going to have a gripe at you two about.
Why? What did we do?
None of us.
Recording problems that weren't my fault. Yay.
None of us named it the same fucking thing. Right? Let me pull up Lightworks. Let me just pull up Lightworks for a sec. And I'm going to tell you what my source fucking files are called. Because I just leave them as what you guys name them. And I put them into a folder for you guys.
To be fair,
like, I have a folder.
I always try and make life easy for you, but on this occasion I will admit I might have forgotten.
Yeah, you did. Right, give me 2 secs.
See, at least my fucked up files have fucking usable names.
Because if you remember correctly, Jamie, right?
I think
recording Shaunie's house, the first bit, we had a bit of an issue.
Yeah, we did.
In that we had to use technical difficulties. And you two stopped recording, and I kept my recording going. So part 1, which came out, either comes out this week or last week.
Yes, yeah, no, you're right. Well, I can actually check when that came out as well. I think you're right. I think, no, that part 1 came out.
It's already came out.
Yeah,
there you go.
Part 1 came out this week.
There you go. That is technically, for you two, parts 1 and 2.
And 2, yeah.
But for me, it's part 1.
Yeah, and then
because I recorded
and then
that as
everything
one full
following that would be part 3 for.
Oh us. No, wait. This gets better.
Oh no,
right?
Wait. I think I see where your issue is, because I've just pulled up my in editing by others folder, and I see the names.
Shaunie's footage. It's just called My House. No part, nothing. Don't even mean a name. I had to add the name. It's just called My House.
Yeah.
Right? Which I could understand, because we were building our house. Yours is Minecraft Shaunie's House Part 2. right?
Holy shit, by the way. Fucking... What the fuck did you do to that file, Shawnee?
I don't know. What did I do?
Because it's just called My House. It's fucking 10 gig. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Why is it such a big file?
I don't know.
Hour and a half
Fucking
long.
settings.
Your MacBook can't even record for that long without running out of space. How did you do that?
Because I have cleared the space on my MacBook and now I can do more.
Shawnee, you've cleared the space on your MacBook so that you can do 3 videos at most in one sitting before you have to clear it out again.
I've got 20 gigabyte free on my laptop now rather than 5. So...
While that is good, right? As a comparison, and I will admit, obviously...
You always bring up this comparison.
Me and Ross built our computers for doing the recording shit, right? So we do have a secondary hard drive built into them that has a fuck ton of space just for raw footage like that. Mine's hasn't been cleared out in quite some time. I've got a lot of stuff sitting on my hard drive that needs to be cleared out. I'll admit that.
That's because you're...
Shawnee, how old is your MacBook?
Like 3 years.
Right. So, Jamie, you built your computer, what, a year and a half ago?
2 years ago.
Years ago, okay. You're comparing apples and oranges here. Or apples and Macs here, technically. But
yeah. And I realise that they're absolutely not the same thing. I'm just saying that, like, space-wise, the MacBook is not... Space-wise, the MacBook is just not meant for that kind of usage.
At the time, I never thought I was going to be using it for that.
Which, to be fair, is a completely valid point. Like, you're at the point now where we're doing this a lot and you want to build your own computer.
At the point when I bought
domestic aside and get back to my gripe, because I'm not done. Right?
847 gigabytes, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Right, Jamie.
Yo.
You've called it Minecraft Shaunie's House Part 2, right?
I have, yes, I can see
Which
that.
you were rather helpful with. However, it's been that long since we recorded that I completely forgot about the Part 1, 2 fucking me keeping the recording going fiasco, right?
Yep.
So mine's is called Minecraft Let's Build Shaunie's House Part 3. Do you want to know what the audio's called?
I don't know.
Shaunie's House.
Yeah.
It's just called Shaunie's House. No part, nothing. I had to look at the fucking settings and find out when it was recorded to figure out what one it was.
Listen.
I know
At
this
least,
is what...
wait a minute. At least mine came with the audio already in it. Just saying.
Well, that's another fucking problem.
Yeah, actually, Shawnee,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I remember very distinctly that particular bit of game footage that Ross has of your house build. I actually had to manually put it into my editor, force the file to change setting, and then resync the game audio with itself.
That's because I was an idiot and didn't know how it works until now.
But this is something that really bothers me about what you did for a little while, Shawnee, is that you gave me like 3 or 4 videos that worked perfectly well. They were in the right format. I didn't have to tell you to do anything.
Yeah,
they were perfect. And then for some reason,
because when I
changed.
save it, I have like 6 or 7 different well, not 6 or 7. I have quite a few different options that I can send you, right? I just send whichever one looks and sounds right.
Fair point.
I mean,
okay.
This is something else
now,
that bugs me about.
For someone who isn't used to doing that kind of shit, that is fine because I don't know. You didn't tell me it had to be in a specific type or anything like that, even before I started.
To be fair,
yeah, that's on you, man.
To be fair, I didn't realize that, and this is partly on Elgato, right? Their file.
Don't shift the blame, motherfucker.
No, because their software, because it's exactly the same fucking software that the MacBook uses, apart from when
you're Jamie O'Badger and pals. These fuck ups are on your shoulders.
When they fucking
you're our CEO.
When they export it on Mac, it comes out as a completely different file type to what we get if we export it on Windows.
Yeah, because it's a fucking Mac.
I know, but it's a Mac.
They run
only
different
fucking
file
format,
types.
and it's fucking annoying because you can't change it. It's so fucking annoying to change.
That's what runs best on Macs.
So I've just sent you a picture of what I did to replace my footage.
Oh, my phone's just buzzed.
I'm gonna look and pretend I understand it.
I mean, you're gonna. It's pretty simple, if I do say so myself.
Ross, I'm so happy that you did that because that's exactly what I told you to do.
I spent an hour doing that.
I know you did. Oh, I know you did.
It was like a good 5 minutes actually drawing the thing in paint, and then like a good 55 to an hour trying to get the fucking words to work.
Oh, and I mean, like, it's something that I'm so happy that we spend time doing. Like, when something breaks, we don't typically scrap stuff that breaks. We put it together as best we fucking can.
Okay.
Like,
any video that's got my footage in it is testament to that.
Yeah. The amount of videos that have your footage in that we can only use your footage when you're not near anybody else because we know for a fact it's not synced up.
Yeah. It's so I don't use my footage anymore, people.
To be fair,
I'll never fucking hear it anymore.
we actually, that and the fact that most of the time, like, you would be like, I'm trying to record, it's broke. Like, you just gave up trying to actually get footage at one point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, fucking midway through the video, I was like, nah, fuck it. I can't be bothered arguing with my fucking 6-year-old laptop anymore. Which is nothing that I'm making a bit more cash. I'm actually pricing building a fairly basic PC that can handle a bit of recording, but nothing too heavy.
I'm just getting
working
a
on the
laptop,
theory.
but not Mac.
Yeah, I'm working on the theory if I build a reasonably basic but still reasonably alright laptop, or PC even, I'll have one that I can record, but it's not quite good enough to edit, so I don't need to do that.
Well, in saying that, Alex, you could...
Job.
You could probably buy yourself, like, because that's what Shauni wants to do. She wants to buy, like, a really decent laptop, because we actually started Badgering Pals off of one fucking mic, one capture card, and a fucking borrowed laptop.
But it's also I'm wanting to use it for photography stuff as well. So it needs to be reasonably decent.
That's fair, but if you do remember,
Well, see,
all of the editing
I'm going to be using mine for kind of photography stuff as well.
Mm.
Now that I'm getting a wee bit more free time, I'm actually wanting to go out and actually use my camera and actually work out how to properly use it.
If next time I'm working up in Perth and you want to do some night shoots, give me a shout.
Cool, sounds good.
It's like, it's just one of those things that, like, I still am actually blown away that, like, the amount of money that me and Ross at least have piled into our computers, and potentially, like, realistically, for how little we actually use their potential a lot of the time.
Speak for yourself.
Well, yeah, you use yours a lot more than I use mine. But, like, in terms of my build, like, I don't use its full potential a hell of a lot of the time. It's a great fucking help for editing and stuff like that, and managing files and being fantastic generally. But in terms of actually using its full potential, it's nowhere close to it. Like, all of the, like, up until I think... do you know what? I'm actually going to go onto the channel and try and work out what video roughly it would be that we started using my computer rather than my fucking laptop.
It's just like I'm just looking at that. I want to be able to run the Elgato software and Lightworks without my laptop crashing when I try to change a fucking filter. Because like, I've noticed that I was messing about with some presets that I had. I went to fucking change one and it took 5 minutes to actually fucking show up that I changed it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to fucking start again.
Lightworks can be quite taxing, even on my computer, depending on what you're trying to do, though.
Yeah.
Like... not Lightworks, Lightroom, the fucking photo software. Fucking too many lights and too many rooms.
Yeah.
And works.
See, for me, Ross, the Sony Movie Maker studio shit that I use for doing the edits is fucking incredible because it's so, like, just not taxing on your computer at all. But it runs so fucking hot as soon as you press the export button. That's like one thing that I noticed about Lightworks as a kind of benefit to it, is that it runs kind of heavy all the time, but exporting isn't really any heavier on it.
No.
What I was going to say is, regardless of what we use, 10 hours says it fucking set my laptop on fire.
It's
like,
true.
My laptop gets ridiculously hot when I'm running Lightroom. Like, I could fucking fry an egg on the bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Not even funny, which is great on a cold night to keep your legs warm.
I reckon I found roughly the kind of time that we switched over, right? Must have been about maybe August time, just based on like when these videos released and when they were put up on the channel. But I reckon it would have been about August time, 2015, that my computer was actually built and was put into use. Because I can see that that's when we started putting out games that were on the computer. We put out Euro Truck and we put out Papers, Please.
Fair enough. That's nothing. Needs to be able to handle Counter-Strike. And I need to get my Counter-Strike fix. It's been a while.
You should have something that runs PlayerUnknown's as well, so that we can play that together.
Oh yeah, game's awesome.
But I just love that, like, from like that was February 2015, or was it even 2014? Fuck. No, it's February.
No, it was 2015.
February 2015. So from February 2015 right through to the October, every single video that we put out on the channel was handled by one fucking laptop and an old capture card.
Well,
no, actually,
technically no.
Technically no. Yeah, you're right. Your laptop did a couple of things.
My laptop did a couple edits. It did all of the Avatar series.
Did all of the Avatar series. You're right. That was the first thing that you took on as. That was really early as well. Actually, I thought you actually like getting into doing editing was. I feel like you do a hell of a lot more of it now, but I forget that it was actually really fucking early that you got into editing.
Oh no! I immediately jumped in and was like, "I'm going to fucking edit this." Yeah. It's like this. That and Mass Effect was the first video you and I recorded. And it was the first video I ever edited.
And it was one of the only fucking videos that's went out with the title "Let's Not Play."
Yeah, because it was like a good 30 minutes in the character creator.
Making, to be fair, a fucking masterpiece. And holy fucking shit, that video is really fucking funny. Like, I still love that video. I went back and watched it not actually too long ago.
The salt from Steven over that video was fucking unreal.
Even that was fucking worth it. Do you know what? I want us...
Like, he disliked that video.
Yeah,
he did.
I want us to actually...
Why did you dislike it?
Because we played it.
I don't fucking know.
Because
we ruined his enjoyment or some shit.
I feel like it's because we were really taking the piss out of a lot of stuff, and he loves Mass Effect. Like, really loves Mass Effect. But partly I'm glad that we didn't do a full series in it. Partly I want to go back and do it because I just want that reaction to people fucking hating us, like playing something. But you know what? Like, I listened to Gerard the Completionist.
If you want folk to hate you, like in this sort of framework, just play a game that folk like badly. Game Grumps made a fucking career out of that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, almost completely on those lines. I listened to Gerard the Completionist and Aaron from Game Grumps doing a podcast today where they were talking about the fact that if you both play a game, like if there's two people sitting playing a game and they're both just like, oh my god, this game's so good, yeah, I really love it, yeah, oh, let's do this, let's play this bit of it, let's go check this bit out, oh yeah, it's so good. It's nowhere near as entertaining as people going, what the fuck, like, this is such a piece of shit, why are we still playing this, holy shit, I don't want to play this anymore. It's way more entertaining to see people suffer through like potentially bad content and badly made games. Like, me and Ross have like absolutely like said that like if we can find more proper bullshit fucking terrible games to play, we will absolutely play them, because that's way more entertaining than anything that's decent.
Just put me in Minecraft, make me do stuff and hand me a mic, fucking job done.
That much is entertaining on its own, I will agree. That is fucking funny.
See, the problem is
fucking
getting you into Minecraft without telling you you're playing Minecraft.
Yeah, because you won't, if you know that you're doing it, you just won't show up to it.
Yeah, basically.
You legitimately did
I've done that in the past.
You have done that quite a few times.
Fucking... Like, you could almost say that I gave myself a fucking concussion to get out of playing that game.
Yeah.
Because I missed it once because I got a fucking concussion.
I almost feel like that was deliberate. Nah, probably
No,
not.
fuck, I fell down the stairs, motherfucker.
Fell.
No, but like that's something that I want to do more of.
Alright, sorry, a swan dove down the stairs.
Especially like me and you, Ross, because like recently, like I've made you play Cluster Truck, right? Not a fantastic game.
No, but shit's gold in my hands.
But holy fucking shit, is it entertaining to watch you play that shit? Jesus Christ, that's fucking funny. And I would quite happily like do an entire series of just that because it's so fucking good. Your Empire at War stuff is always pretty good because the game is still a little fucking broken, especially with the mods. It's really broken, and that's
the mods are really fucked.
And that's part of the entertainment of it.
In my opinion, there's like I should breathe. That'd be an idea. There is a recipe for making like good gaming content, and I think there's two sort of important factors on it. One, just be generally likable, so we're fucked in that route. Mm-hmm. But the other is like have someone who can rage entertainingly.
Oh, that's me in Cluster Truck.
Yeah, well, it's just you in general, to be honest, Ross. I think you're probably the most entertaining rager of the lot. I really want to sit down and try and do a Dark Souls series at some point. I would love to try and do a Dark Souls playthrough. At one point
see, given that like I bought the game fairly recently, I haven't played much of it. I've got to like the fucking High Walls of Lothric and then kind of gave up because I failed to get good.
Yeah, like because I mean you've watched.
I think that'd be funny to put me through it.
It would be funny to put you through it. Yeah, that's true. But I want you to finish Alien first. I gotta admit.
Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah, you have to.
Right, but here's
I don't like that game.
But like, there's two levels of it though. Like, there's people like, because like I debated doing like we've debated this a lot with Shauni and with Ross and with Jess. Sorry, I messed up all the words there. I debated like. I wanted to try and put Shauni through Dark Souls as a video, but I know that she wouldn't be entertainingly like pissed off with the game. She would just be pissed off with the game. Jess would potentially be pissed off with games like in general, but again, she would be genuinely pissed off by it, and she would be put off doing further bits of the series of it just because of that.
Yeah.
Whereas I think any one of the three of us will persevere no matter how fucking much, as long as it's making fucking funny shit. But
that's where I tell you I fucking jammed a chisel into the head of my fucking cousin so I didn't do any more Alien.
But
I didn't get back on that. It's annoying me.
Yeah, it annoys me as well. Do you know what? We still haven't even finished Modern Warfare as well, Alex. Believe it or not. Yeah, we need to go back and finish that.
We should go on that.
It will fucking happen at one point or another. I'm not
fucking. Is that backwards compatible yet?
No, I don't think so.
Motherfucker.
Because
I need to plug in my fucking 360 again.
Yeah, I need to get mine out of the cupboard.
Yeah, that fucking mine's in the drawer.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll get round to it again at some point. We'll get round to all these things. There's just so much to do.
Yeah, so much to see. Smash was right.
Yeah. But that's definitely...
That's another thing, man. That fucking... I think, like, that fucking All-Star song would be taken a bit more serious if it wasn't in Shrek. That song's got a decent message.
Yeah, that's true. To be fair, I think it's got more of an audience because it was in Shrek.
Yeah.
I mean, Shrek is love, Shrek is life, don't you know?
Fucking... That's a video I've not watched in a long time.
That's a great video. I tell you what, right, Ross. Here's our goal for next time we podcast. We're gonna have a good think and a rummage and try and find some proper bullshit games to play.
I mean, I've got some.
I know you've got some, and we're absolutely going to try and get content out of it.
An MMO on Steam that I want you to play just because it's mind-breakingly like awkward.
What is it?
Called Rose Online.
Right.
It's free to play. It's terrible.
Why is it that terrible?
It just doesn't.
Fair enough. I mean,
getting the game to run is challenge one.
I mean, to be fair, like, there's plenty of games that we would have issues running. Like, I know the selection that you've got, Ross, and I know the fucking problems that we're going to have to go through to get them running. And I want to film the entire process of trying to get them to run.
You know what I want us to play, Jamie?
What's that?
Right. It'll maybe work if we use that Evolve thing. I want us to do fucking multiplayer in X-Wing versus TIE Fighter.
Oh, fuck. That's a difficult one to do. You're pretty right. Yeah, that's tricky. There's actually quite a lot of like just kind of shitty games that I want us to go back through and play. Like see like Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator for us, Ross.
Uh-huh.
That was like 3 episodes of fucking great content and gold. Like we should go back and do another one. It was just good because the game really isn't all that much, but there's so much you can do with just nothing.
Fucking Super Turtle. No, Super Chicken, sorry.
Super Chicken, yeah. Fucking, I can't remember what you...
It takes away from the like, it's a bird, it's a plane thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, but...
Was it not Mega Chicken we called it?
Oh, yeah, it was Mega Chicken, sorry.
Mega Chicken. That was a good one.
It was Mega Chicken. There was the Army of Turtles.
There was the Army of Turtles. That might have been the most entertaining thing I've ever fucking edited in my whole life, by the way, was watching that back. Holy shit, it was so difficult not to laugh.
Like, just Ross creaming his pants over fucking turtles?
Yeah, I've actually got that still sitting on my computer, just not been put up on the channel yet.
Nice.
There's a fucking load of content that's actually in that boat right now, because unbeknownst to Alex, we've actually been trying to get shit ready for Christmas already.
Yeah.
Content-wise, because we're quite far ahead, so we're trying to kind of use that to our advantage.
Yeah, that's news to me.
Jamie, you and I need to sit down in Space Engineers at one point.
Yes, we do. We still need to do that, and we still need to get the Chatterblocks one for Christmas done, because that'll need to be put into production sooner rather than later. What I was going to suggest was RTX is coming up. Shauni, I think, is off the week before it, but I'm pretty sure me and you, Ross, are off the week after it.
Yes. So
me and you can sit down and do our Space Engineers thing that week. Whatever day Shauni is also off, or whatever evening she's also up for it, we can get the Chatterblocks thing done that week. And then because we still do have the week, we can get the stuff edited and get it ready to go.
And you and I need to play Rainbow Six.
We do need to play Rainbow Six, yes, as well. But we can do that in that week. Also, Shauni and I still need to play Overcooked.
Yes.
For that stuff as well. We got a lot.
From what I've been seeing online, Rainbow Six still seems like a game that's worth getting, because it still seems pretty fucking popular. Is it worth getting?
Oh, it's really popular. They've just released new characters that are fucking awesome.
How much is this game? I get paid.
It probably isn't all that much anymore. Actually,
like you can get it in Tesco for like 14 quid.
Cool. Sold. I'll get it. I'll get it next time in Tesco.
I was about to say, I'm actually sure I've seen the digital edition, like the gold edition, with like seasons 1 and 2 season pass on it for something like £18 or something on gold.
That's not bad. That would get you a good few operators, and some actually good operators as well.
Yeah. See, I'm pretty sure, like when we got it, Ross, didn't we get it when it was kind of on sale? We got it for like 26 quid or something. Yeah,
but it was like not long out when we got it.
Yeah, it was actually it was pretty new when it was on sale, and we both decided to get it because we were both interested in playing it. Mm-hmm. Absolutely something I would play more often if it wasn't just you that I would play it with. Like if we had a group,
that was not good enough.
If we had a group of like 5 or if we had a group of like 4 or 5, I would like go back to it fairly often. It's kind of like the main reason that Destiny is such a good pull for me right now. I want to be playing it quite a lot on my own and with you guys, because it's content that we all need to try and work together towards.
See, Rainbow Six is one of the few games I want to like, and I've actually been trying to get good at. Mm-hmm. Like, I found I was playing, must have been the other day, and I went a whole round without dying, like a whole game. Next game I went in, I got a double kill, and I was like, I was on fire, but it was just because I kept using the same operator every single turn, and I was like starting to hone in like what that operator sort of limits were, and I want to get good at it.
A good scrub. I've been watching like, it's one of the game pages on Facebook keeps putting up like clips, and it's like, this game looks like a ton of fun. But that's the same reason I fucking bought Dark Souls 3, and that game is not fun.
There's different play styles, so like when you're attacking and defending, the operator you pick, there is a certain play style you should play with them, but you don't have to. So like, I found
the draw to me is that because it's a first person shooter, I'm already all about it, because that's my thing. I love shooter games. As you all know.
Mm-hmm. So like the other day I was messing around.
Well, I must say
it's really tight. I was playing the other day and I was messing around on defense, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to play as a character I never ever play as, which is Cavier, and she's like this stealth character, and it completely goes against what you think you should be doing. So instead of barricading the room up and making yourself a fortress, you leave the safety of the group and you wander around the building until the enemy come in, and then you sneak up behind them and assassinate one of them, and then interrogate them to find out where the other ones are, which makes them show up through walls for you and your teammates, so you can just shoot through walls and kill them. It's the most helpful thing ever, but it's so hard to play because it's constant danger. Like, you could run across like the mansion, for example, and that just happens to be the room that the enemy, like the attackers, decide to start their assault in. You just get shafted straight away. Or you run to the mansion, like to the other side of the mansion, and the attackers just go straight for the room that like the bomb or the hostage is in, and then you're having to run back because your team is dead, and they are now running away with the hostage.
Mm.
But it's so satisfying when you finally get it. Like, when you get that interrogation.
It's very, very much the risk-reward operator.
Yes. Whereas, like, there's some operators that are fairly safe to play as. So, like, Ash is a good one because Ash has got a grenade launcher that fires breaching rounds. So she can fire rounds into a wall and then the wall explodes. But she can do that at range. Other operators have to get up on the wall and like put a breaching charge on it.
Yeah.
She's good. She's got a fairly good gun, very little recoil. Her hitbox is fucking stupid. And she can take a shit ton of damage for her, like, armor class, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of get like light, medium, and heavy armor classes essentially, and typically the heavy operators are dead fucking slow, but take a lot of fucking slugs. Have the heavy recoil guns that do a lot of damage, and typically speaking, the light ones have like the tiny guns that don't do very much damage, but are dead easy to handle, and they can kind of like outpace you in terms of speeds.
Yeah, so like I usually play as I like to play as IQ or Twitch when on attack. Twitch gets like a little robotic drone that shoots tasers at the enemy, which is like super fun.
You typically like to play the speedy characters. I tend to like playing the slower, more bulky characters, which is actually a little bit against how I normally like to play like class games like that. Like, because like I mean, even taking Destiny, I don't really like playing the Titans, and they're probably the slower, bulkier characters of that game, even though they're all fairly well matched across the board.
Yeah.
But I prefer playing the Warlock, which is more of a glass cannon sort of character. Like, you can do a lot of damage, but you can't take all that much.
I'd say Hunter's even worse that way around.
Hunters have got the speed to help them out with it, though. Warlocks are a glass cannon that doesn't really have the dodging aspect to it either.
I suppose. Like, Hunters can literally roll away from problems.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, pretty much. Right, I hate to cut us off, but we're actually...
And don't fucking do it, you cunt.
We're over time. we got to finish up. I got to edit this before I go to bed, and then get up for work tomorrow still.
Sleep is for the week.
I know. No, I'll get it done.
Doesn't mean you got 12 hours, but it's no point.
Right, okay, so next podcast we will be talking a fuck ton of Destiny spoilers. There'll be a fuck ton of spoiler warnings on that podcast as well. So definitely tune in if you've been playing Destiny or you want to hear lots about it, but it will be spoiler heavy, so you have been warned. And we'll see you all in 2 weeks with that podcast. Woo.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.